Hi Cancer, this is Just with your February 2021 general read. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Cancer, a lot going on right now. I feel like, you guys are moving. Congratulations, at least some of you. I do see a move. Definitely going towards a more peaceful place. For those of you who are employed, you have amazing luck. You are going to be giving something that you've always wanted. Whatever you've done, it has worked. Your prayers are going to be answered. Someone's going to give you, or you're going to just receive accolades. Again, some type of huge wish you've wanted is going to come true in a big way. For those of you who are employed, you don't have to do anything. You know how people usually say, you have to do A, B, and C. Cancer, you don't have to do anything. You've done it all. Or it's just your karmic blessing. I don't know. But you have a wish coming true. You will stand out in your company, the work that you do. You're being recognized. Some of you may not be there. You may not be around while you're being recognized for something. But I do feel like whatever effort you've put in is going to pay off tenfold for those of you who are employed. So that's really great. For those of you who are looking for work, get out of your head. Get out of your head. Whatever you've gone through, whatever no's you've heard, whatever the problem is, get out of your head about you not being enough and all of those negative self-talks. It's not going to help you. Have faith. You need to have faith and be confident, knowing that it's all going to turn around. It's all going to be fine, because it will be really soon. So be more positive for those of you who are looking for work. I don't see anything right now. For some of you, if you already having in the works and you've been waiting, I do see positive news coming your way. Just have to be a little patient. Okay. Remember I said that. Those of you who are self-employed cancers, well, it looks like you're putting yourself out there. Your business looks pretty successful. I feel like for some of you, you know that it's better that you go at it alone. If you've had business partners, it looks like you're doing it all by yourself. Some of you can finally leave your job, your day-to-day 9 to 5, and start focusing primarily on your business, because you're very successful with your business. And for some of you, your personal business is spilling out into public. Especially if you are the brand, you are the face of something. I do feel that some of you're putting it all out there. And because of it, some people may not want to work with you. Some people may, you could take a bit of a hit, but it's fine. I do feel like you'll recover from that. You will be strategizing though, but you will recover. And lastly, for those of you self-employed cancers, I see that you are, it just escaped me. Because your emotional well-being is stable right now. It looks like you're putting more energy and effort into your own business and your own business is what I want to say. Your own business. So money could be a little bit. It's not coming in as much as it used to, but you're just now starting to get yourself back into the groove. You're starting to get your mojo back. So I'm sure it'll pick up. What's coming up this week? Well, you guys are very defensive and guarded. You're focusing on, it's something that you can't get off your head. You can't get off your mind. Now, be careful, Cancers, because your heart and your mind are connected as one. So try to be very conscious about the thoughts that you have, but sometimes, you can't help it. I do feel like you're guarded and you're defensive. You can't get something off of your mind. No matter where you are, you're thinking about the situation. I do feel like work is picking up for you guys this week though as well. And you may be falsifying information, exaggerating. Someone could be doing that to you. I also see that you guys have stalkers, which is out of control. These stalkers are out of control. Poor Cancers. Home life looks good, but you are moving. For some of you, you're moving, or you will be. You don't realize it now, but you're going to move. You're going to wrap a situation up in this home life because you just want to be whole and happy. You do. You want to be whole. You want to be happy. And first and foremost, you're worrying or thinking about the betterment of yourself and your family. The money that you have, as hard as you've worked to accumulate the things that you have, that's what's most important to you now. And you have a tyrant. You have a liar. You have this person. I'm not going to go as far as saying evil, but some of you may say, yeah, they're evil. You're right, Jess. but they're very nasty. They've been really, really nasty and mean to you. And the good thing is that the cycle is ending. Now, if you take your butt back down there, go back to the person for round whatever, that's on you. But you have an opportunity to close that cycle and move on. And for some of you, it will be part of that move, moving away from that person. Absolutely. Again, this week, money looks good. But again, Cancers, you've been on a winning streak with money for quite some time now. A lot going on around you. You guys are very reminiscent. We do have Mercury in retrograde. So, of course, you're thinking about the time when. And for some of you, if your mom is not in the best health or if you've been estranged from your mother, it is now that you look and think mostly about her and wanting to repair the relationship. And it looks like you can. You can do that. For some of you, you may be wanting to, but it's a bigger story to be had, right? It's like just you don't know what I've been going through with this with my mom. So it may, you may want to, but I don't know necessarily if you're going to. It's a lot of reminiscing going on with you, Cancer, right now. And again, love or trying to overcome problems with other people may not be the easiest thing to do right now. Either your heart is closed or theirs are. So there's that. What can you do? Let's get into love, Cancer singles. Well, I see a move. I see starting from scratch, excuse me, starting from scratch and being happy. You guys are happy. You're looking forward. And for some of you, it's going to come. You may not be in this place right now, but I do see looking forward to what is new, what's out there. I'm ready to take adventures, ready to travel, ready to just explore all new things. And that's really good. I do feel like you guys can easily attract people who are exciting and fun, and they're up for the task of adventure and all things new, right? Particularly, you guys could be attracting fire signs. And I just told another sign that. So fire signs are all the rage, I guess, right now. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries does not have to be those signs, but it is someone who is quite aggressive. They will initiate things. They kind of get a lot of attention, all that fiery stuff that goes along with that element. And I feel that if you're putting yourself out there, Cancer, you can meet someone right away. You definitely can have a connection with someone. It may not last, but you can have a connection with someone, possibly because the past is still lingering. The past is still lingering. So although your trick for getting over someone is just to run ahead and start focusing on new, do be careful, because you've got to realize that I'm not completely out of the woods with the past yet. Either you or the person you're attracting. Now let's go deeper. Cancer single ladies. Okay. So who have you had to put in their place? It looks like for some of you, you're on guard quite a bit. You've had to almost like, I get, defend yourself. You've been out here just, having to defend yourself, waiting for someone to say something or do something wrong. That's pretty exhausting. And now it looks like you're focusing more on yourself, your future, what you need to do. And for some of you, it's not even an argument. You've just been taking care of business and you've been gun-ho, like you had to do this and have here, there. Now you can rest a bit. But it's no real resting, because you're only gearing up for what you weren't able to get to before. Now you're preparing for those things up ahead. So a lot of self-focused Cancer single ladies, you could be, and I'm just warning you now, when we get into Pisces season, you could definitely be thrown off, okay? And that's late February going into March. You could be thrown off a little bit. So for some of you, you're feeling that right now, where you have emotional highs and lows, right? So there's that. You're not at peace completely, Cancer single ladies. You're not at peace. And that's just, where you are right now. Let's see. Obviously, I don't have to say, is it going to change, because everything changes. Nothing stays the same. But things will get better for you. And it's something that you will be pleased with. It could be, yeah. Okay, so it has a lot to do. For some of you, your child or children brings you immense happiness. Others of you is going to be, like I said, this move, focusing on career. Being successful at something is going to bring you happiness. It may not be bringing you the love right now. And if you are getting to know someone, take your time. I feel like this person would be understanding if you need to focus on other things. But I do feel like this imbalance is going to level out. Cancer single men, well, you're burdened, right? Money could be a problem. Someone is codependent on you. You don't feel very stable at this time. You just feel overwhelmed. Like it's a lot going on internally that perhaps most people know nothing about. And I do feel for some of you, someone could have, I don't know why I feel like, is this someone, okay, so for some of you, you may feel displaced, right? You're single, you could have gotten a divorce. You're not where you want to be. You've taken a bit of a hit as far as your foundation up underneath you. So I do see you guys right now, you're in a place of recovery. Well, no, that's not true. You're still in the thick of things. You've yet to get into a place of recovery. Let's look at you. Is it going to get better? Okay. So this is because of a woman or another person who brought you down. And for all of you, be different. Why? Don't worry, because there's someone up ahead. It could be a literal Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. But it could be someone up ahead. And it could just, for some of you, it has nothing to do with a human. It's everything about, some type of a blessing that's going to come to you. So if you're having money woes, if you feel like, the rug was pulled up from up underneath you, then you just wait, my friend, because everything is going to fall into place better than what you're expecting now. Because right now, you just want to be in a place of peace. You can't even get peace right now. You're just, you feel like you're overwhelmed. There's a lot going on. And that's for Cancer single men. So now let's get into Cancer couples. Well, Cancer, you really don't know where this is going to go. Because you guys are still trying to resolve some issues that you have in this relationship. For some of you, just got back together. It's a lot of communication, a lot of time and attention being put on one another is what it looks like to me. And you're very romantic and fantasy feel of your person and all those things, or at least it's coming up. And I feel that you guys are really trying to overcome the problems that you've had in this relationship, but you're still not sure if you'll get to a place where it's more secure in this relationship. Your person feels like you're reckless. Or maybe perhaps they've been reckless, but they feel like you're reckless, but they love you anyway. Someone has a trick up their sleeve, Cancer. Someone has a trick up their sleeve. Even though the two of you could be trying to work a relationship out, I get for some of you this is a money issue. And if you've entered into some type of business partnership or something like that, it could be very problematic. You need to watch your partner. Someone can't be trusted here. Someone cannot be trusted. Someone is making the other person believe that they're very much on the same page when they're not. Okay. And so commitment or the responsibility of partnership, right? And that means that you have to behave a certain way. You have to answer to someone, you have to check in with your person. You have to communicate, all of those lovely things that relationships come with, Someone's not on board with that, but they're not saying it. They're not on board. And in time, you're going to see that right in front of your face. Okay. So I don't know if it's coming from you or them, because both of you are giving off energy of repair. You're trying to repair it. They're trying to repair it. I do feel like your person is pretty cunning. They're very loving. They're very unassuming, put it that way. They're very unassuming. You would never know or never think that they would do type of a thing. But I just get deep down inside, there is an issue here. Let's go a little bit deeper. Okay, somebody works too much. Okay, so someone here, one, they work too much. They're too focused on money. Everything is not about money. And I do feel that at times that may pull the two of you apart. You could be at a distance from one another. And I do feel that someone here has a hard time opening up they're very stingy with their time, stingy with their money. Like they could be quite stingy, but they don't stay that way. It's almost like it's a peak and valley. One minute they're very stingy and isolated. The next minute they're very loving. So it's almost kind of like bipolar energy here. I also feel like someone could be going through something personally with money issues and they're not telling the other person at all. Okay. They want to keep that secret. Yeah. Somebody is having money problems. Okay. And since the two of you are either trying to work this out or have gotten back together, I do feel that, how it's that type of thing, you get back together, but it's not the same. It's that feeling. It's a feeling like it's not the way it used to be. It's not the same. The innocence of the love that you shared seems to be a bit challenged at this time. And I keep saying someone has money problems. Yeah, someone has money problems. Hopefully no one's using the other person for money, because I do see that. Money, opportunity, that sort of thing. In the description box, you will find the extended to this love reading, and you'll find everything that we discuss. So if you're interested in an extended read, click the link in the description box below. For the 2021 Cancer yearly reading, you can find that all the way at the bottom of the description box. And you can set a personal read up with me. Click on my website. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Cancer.